guys, welcome back to another edition of Brian's World e-cig and gadget reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Aspire ESP 30-watt box mod, extra sensory perception. I've had this thing since yesterday, and I want to give a shout out to Vapor Pros USA for hooking me up on this yesterday. So thanks guys up there, man. I appreciate it. You guys go check them out as well. They got a lot of products up there, a lot of vaping stuff for your vaping needs, and not to mention killer prices. So thanks again, Vapor Pros USA, for hooking me up on this, man. I was really happy to get it. I want to start off with I think this thing is pretty cool. My overall thoughts on this thing, my overall opinion about it. There are a couple of things that I've noticed that maybe Aspire could have not been so, I don't know, cheap's the word, but they could have did a couple of things a little different. Considering they had the option to look at some of the other mods out there. So, I don't know. But the thing in your hand is just, it feels great. You can actually grip this thing with a tight grip. Feels really good in hand. It's got curved front and curved back on it. Straight edges on the sides there. Let me show you what, here's the box of it. So there's not much to it. It's got a little description, design of the mod there. And then that's the inside of the box there. That's what you're going to get when you open this bad boy. And this charging cord. I think this thing's pretty cool, man. It's one of those flat charging cords. So instead of throwing this in my pile, I might just use this one. They did pretty good with this charging cord, I think. So, this thing has a 1900 LiPo battery, lithium ion polymer battery. You can find those batteries in your cell phones and stuff like that. So it's pretty good battery design. There's no 18650 to put in this thing. It's all inside here, which I don't mind that. I really don't care about that. As long as you can charge it without laying these things down, and Aspire didn't do that on this one. They put the charging USB charging port on the bottom. They could have put it here on the side right here. I'm not sure why they did that, but okay. So you can't be using no drip tips on it, drip RDAs or whatever. Probably leak out on you. But this thing has a rotary knob on it, which I thought was pretty cool feature. And since yesterday, I've been using this thing. I haven't hit it or nothing like that, and not to mention though, this knob on it, it's pretty tight. You can't just go and spin it. So, see, it has the 5-click lock on this thing, and then so 5 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it locks it, and it says locked, click 5 times. So, and that goes for when it's locked. You can't even change the wattage on it. And to change the wattage, you would spin this rotary knob clockwise for up wattage, and counterclockwise to take it back down. This has a range of 5 watts to 30 watts. And 30 watts for me is cool, I think. I usually vape anywhere between 20 and 22 watts. So that's really not an issue for me. I think 30 watts just fine for me. Some of you guys out there, probably not enough wattage, and this wouldn't be the device for you. I think this is more directed towards the beginner user and the average user, which I am an average user, and I use the sub-ohm tanks quite a bit though, and the Aspire Nautilus tanks. Let's take it out of lock mode. So I'm vaping at 13 watts. The display shows your wattage, your volts, and your ohms. And this thing you can you can ohm. This can take an ohm all the way down to 0.3. So you can use a tank, a sub ohm all the way down to 0.3 on this thing. Which that's kind of neat for you sub ohmers. Or you guys building them and stuff like that, you can definitely take it down. Let's see if you guys can see right there. And the display doesn't stay on very long. I mean, I like that too, man. So it doesn't linger, it doesn't dim. You know what? It shows what what you're doing, and then that's about it. This thing just shuts off. Let's see what else about this thing. Let me show you the 510 self-adjusting pin right there with a steel thread there. I like that self-adjusting pin in it. I think that's kind of a cool feature that they put in there. And the power button being here on the side, I like it there. Pretty cool. I usually use my pointer finger to vape with. Put this back on. So, I did want to put a couple different tanks on here so you guys could see. So we did the Nautilus there. Get the Aspire Atlantis sub-ohm, and this is 0.5. Another thing too that I noticed, this is 22 millimeter diameter on this thing. So you can't go like, I don't know, you can't go much bigger on a tank like that Kangar Mega. You can use something like that on it. Anything really bigger than 23 millimeter diameter, you're not going to be able to use on this thing. It's going to hit the rotary knob. But, let's see. Okay, so let me show you here. Turn this thing up to 20 watts. See, that's good right there. Not bad at 20 watts. Let's take this off and put on the Troll Man. Okay, and then we'll kick this thing up to 30. Let's give it a shot, huh? So you can see it can handle the RDAs. This one here's got a single coil in it. You You can put a double coil on it, but I'm only running the single right now. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, it's got a light on it, if you haven't already seen it, right there when you're vaping. It's blue, and when you're charging this thing, it's red. And when the charge is finished, this light turns green for you. So she does good at 30 watts. But for me, I think I'm either going to be using the Aspire Atlantis on it, or the Nautilus or Nautilus Mini. Let's take it back down. Another thing too that I've noticed, there is no cutoff. So like it doesn't have like a 10-second or 15-second cutoff when you're vaping. 20 right there. And it doesn't on the numbers. You probably noticed. So it only goes like 21, 22. There is no in between or no halves with it. So, and I find that to be cool, man. I like that feature about it too. So, you know, you don't have to sit there and mess with the numbers. It is what it is. You put it where you want it and hit it. Alright guys, so I think the price range on this thing, 50 to 60 bucks. I don't think that's too bad. Maybe it could have been 40 bucks, whatever, but hey, whatever. If you want it, you're going to pay 50 to 60 bucks. I think this thing, like I said earlier, is targeted towards the beginner user. There's not all kinds of crazy buttons on it, not a whole lot of features, just the one feature that locks it. And when it locks it, you can't hit it or you can't change the wattage. So it shuts it down. So I don't know. My first impressions of it is I like it. This button's kind of clinky, kind of loose. That's one thing I really don't like about it. And this is another thing that I don't like about it, the USB charging port there. So, but all in all, it feels real good in hand, and I like it. I think I'm gonna make this part of my daily mods. So that's about it for the Aspire ESP 30 watt. You guys got any questions, comments, anything like that? Leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I want to know what you guys think about this, man. One thing too I was going to mention is like the bottom piece and the top piece here are plastic. So you can't go dropping this thing. And that's going to be a test of mine throughout the week, because I drop my devices, man. I'm hard on my devices. And I'm going to see. I hope it holds up, man, because I think it might crack or something, but we'll see. So, anyways, leave a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. And you guys keep vaping. Till next time, we'll see you later.